Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to review this planner from an Indian brand Space and Beauty. I bought this planner few days back, that is towards the end of the year. So let's unbox it and check it out. So the moment you open this, you see this pale pink planner which looks really dreamy with a golden emboss of stars on it. It makes it look really royal and classy. And then it comes with a pop socket for a mobile. It has a pale pink color in base and a leopard print on top. Actually, this planner comes with so many goodies, I can't tell you. And this is the best part. The sticker part, I bought this planner for this, and the sticker quality is so good. Like, they are not general stickers, they have so many categories like plants, organization, travel, mood, and so many more things. Also, I especially want to mention about the packaging of this. It is also very pretty. Then these are two bookmarks which come along with it, and you can see such beautiful pale colors are there. Then comes this beautiful postcard. I think I'm not going to send this postcard to anyone. This is for me, from me. It is like, you are my latte. And yes, I'm going to put it, I think, on my vision board. Though it's not a vision, but it looks really pretty. Then there's this Ikigai sheet. I think this planner has been planned really well. So first of all, if you are not familiar with Ikigai is usually used to indicate the source of value in one's life or the things that makes one's life really worthwhile. It is a way to find a real meaning to your life and things which will lead you to that life. So these sheets are generally given to help you and find that. So the first sheet is finding your ikigai. It helps you find out what is the real motivation and is the real goal for you. What is a journey specific for you? It says that everyone has their own personal ikigai and cannot be copied from someone else, and it should come from within. Then it is about planning your actions, certain rules which are there in Ikigai. So yeah, definitely a lot to talk about within these sheets. You should definitely check that out. Okay, let's put everything back and let's check out this planner in detail. Ta-da! Let's begin. So, very first page says the fab year belongs to. The fab year belongs to you guys. Wish you all a very happy new year. Okay, I really like what is written on the very first page of this planner. It says the planner is only as good as you use it. The very act of buying the planner changes nothing. It's all about you, your dedication, and your commitment. Isn't it fantastic? Okay, the next thing is a calendar for 2021 and 22. And then this is the birthday page. Now this time I really like this birthday page here because it is just one page dedicated to birthdays. I really don't like two pages dedicated for birthdays because there are not very large number of birthdays which everybody wants to remember in a year. It is just the birthdays of very close people you love or like and you want to wish. So making two pages, I don't think it's worth it. And then it is the years in pixels thing. Now, if you can see, these images are not very clear, so I thought why not to put stickers there, but I'm not able to find the perfect stickers for that, so I thought let's go ahead and write the emotions which can be seen there. Also, I checked, so there's no leakage of ink, which is such a relief because I got one planner earlier and the ink was all over the place and I totally didn't like it. Anyways, so people who don't understand what is year in pixel, it is basically you have to put a color in the box next to the image, and then every day of the year you have to color that box in the like 1st of January. So just color, like if you're feeling sad, so put that color. If you're feeling happy, then put the other color. So what happened at the end of year, you can see what is the maximum color used in particular month and what is the maximum color used in entire year. So it will give you a picture of what your mood exactly was throughout the year. Now this is another amazing section which I love, which is 1110 Life. So it has categories like family, friends, personal development, finance, career, fun and recreation, self-control, environment, health, fitness, spirituality and happiness. In all these categories, you need to rank yourself from 1 to 10. Like in my career, I am at stage 5. In my finance, I am at stage 7. In my self-control, I am at stage 3. That is how you can see at what stage you are and how much improvement is required. And slowly when you start getting better at that, you can increase the level. What I like to do is write down an actionable steps which will help me increase these parameters. So next is a dream board or a vision board, whatever you like to call it. I already have a vision board, so right now I don't want to put anything here. Maybe in few days or months, if I feel like, I'll put some stickers which matches my vision. Of course, you can go ahead and put a lot of pictures or quotes, whatever you would want to like. And the next page is a bookstagram. I really like how well this page is designed. There are two pages. So one page you can use for the books you have already read, and other which you want to read, or you can go and write as soon as you read it. But yeah, it's so nice to come back at the end of year and to see what all we have read. Okay, this next page is about the morning and evening rituals. Most probably I am going to put a sticky note here because these keeps on changing over the period of time. And then this page is also very pretty. I am going to use some stickers. So it is about prioritizing yourself and the things which you want to make important in your life. So rather than writing it down, I'm using some stickers here, and I just can't get over the sticker book. I've already taken out some stickers. So I'm going to keep it very minimal. It is about prioritizing your mind, so I don't want to clutter it with a lot of things. I'll put the things as and when it comes to my mind. So number 1 is working out and exercising every day. Number 2 is relaxing. I'm really bad at that. I never take a chill pill. I always keep on working. So that is number 2. And number 3 is today. So it is a self affirmation that live in today. I always get worried what will happen if I'll not do this, do that, and so on and so forth. So the next page is about Hygge. So I again have to say this planner is planned so well. So Hygge is a Danish word used when acknowledging a feeling or a moment. It could be with friends, family, or your home, or anywhere else which makes it special. In a gist, it is a way to make your space so warm and cozy that it becomes your happy place. So again, I decided to go ahead and decorate it with few stickers. As you can see, there are candlelights, plants, and arranged closet and so on. And this is something which I really want to follow in the coming year to make my space really happy space. Another is this positive affirmations. I again decorated with very few stickers which I really believe in it, which are: don't dream of it, train for it. Dream big, make it happen, shock everyone. And another amazing page. Oh my god, I don't know how many times I'm going to say this in this review. So it is a worry tree. Anytime you face any problem, this is the best page to come to. Like, there sometimes we are facing some issue and we are overwhelmed, but we don't know how to get to the situation solution. So this page is going to definitely help you a lot. Let me take you through it. So it says, notice the worry. What am I worrying about? Is the worry about a current problem or a hypothetical situation? If hypothetical, can't do anything, let go of, change the focus. If current problem, can do something, your action plan, what, when, how, now then how to do it, later then how to do it. I am definitely gonna try it. What about you? So this is a wall of movies. I like how much space is given because I am a movie buff and every time I find space less. So I've already written whatever movies I've watched this year. And then this is a TV show list. Any show list can't be complete without Friends. Anyways, so I have written down my first show which I watched, which is a Minimalist Now and Less, and I have already given it a rating. Okay, another favorite section of mine, which is clean that, which I really need. So there are certain things which we don't want to clean every day. So you can put it in monthly or weekly sections. So it has a division like daily, monthly, weekly, biannually, bi-weekly, and annually. Also, there is a calendar given next to it where you can mark the days of week when you want to do it, mark the number of months when you want to do it. So if you want to clean your kitchen every day, your work desk every week, your computer every month, you can mark everything accordingly and you can keep a track of that. Okay, this next page makes a traveler in me very happy. It is pack me up. So now every time you travel, you don't need to create a list for your traveling. Like, you can create a master list for clothes, accessories, documents, and a few other things. And you just need to come back and put a tick mark and check it. So that, like, I used to make a master list sometimes in my phone and paper and I used to lose it. And it's very irritating to create it every time. So this comes very handy if you know if you're a traveler. It will keep you on track. So next is your travel wish list. Of course, any planner is incomplete without it. And guys, we have not just begun with the month yet, and there are so many things before a month begins in this planner. This planner is really amazing till now, what I have seen. So it has the souvenir section, things to do section, and a lot of section under the wish list, travel wish list. And yes, down the memory lane, I think I'm going to put pictures at the end of it here. So then there's this social stats. If you're a creator, you can keep track of how many followers or subscriber you have at the end of every month, so that you can see what worked and what didn't work for you in particular month. And then there was this blank page, so I converted this into my financial goals section. So as you can see, I have again used some pretty stickers here which says financial goals and follow your dreams. And I have divided my financial goals into two sections: things to do and things not to do. I have already made a video last time, and if you have not seen that, I will leave a link here and you can watch that. So these are my financial goals, and I've utilized this page for that. Then there's this subscription page. Basically, I'm not a subscription person, but if you have a subscription like Netflix, etc., you can definitely use here. And now the month begins. The thing which I don't like, that it does not say anything like that this is a new month, and I would definitely like to use some sticker or would make some cursive writing to do that. So this is the entire month. You can plan your month there. Then there is a to-do list, events, affirmations, and some random ideas which you want to put in there. So this is another goal section for the month which I really liked. It is superb. Like every month you have certain plans, but you cannot put in words. This is a very good grid to make you realize what you really want. It has sections like become, create, organize, simplify, travel to, believe, release, prioritize, redo, read, attend, practice, eliminate, learn, help, recover, allow, try out. So much. Like for each category, even if you write one small goal, it is going to really help you sort out your mind. And I'm so excited to try this. And I really want you guys also to try this. I think it's going to give a very good results if you can stick to it. And if you want, I can share it with you what I have decided and did. So then this habits section, the habits which you want to build. I like that there are 9 habits which you can track every month, although I am really bad at tracking habits. Let me see whether I will use it or not. What I like here is this period days and sick days, which I tend to forget these days a lot, so I'll keep track of that. And then this is a weekly planning space. I like how the spread is there, so there's sufficient space to write about each week. However, the thing which I don't like about is these green lines used at the top. Like they could have been, there was no requirement of that. If that space have been kept vacant, it could have been used for writing things which I really want and plan every month. There is one gratitude place is also there, so you can write your weekly gratitudes there, which is kind of nice. And then comes the month in review. What do I need? What can I control? And what I think, that all the problems or the difficulties or the worries you face here, you can go back to a worry tree which we have discussed and just put down their problems there, and it will definitely help you to get to the solution. So this whole process which has been designed will help you to come to the solution of your problem by the end of the month, and you can go into a next month with a fresh perspective. So I really like how well this is designed to declutter your mind and solve your problems basically. Next is a shop section. So it has groceries, but besides that it has something order online and gift and chip and chocolate and wish list. So first you can put all the things which you have bought, and then there is a section of want and needs. So you can classify all the items you order between wants and needs, so that at the end of month you know what actually you needed or what just you wanted. So it will give you a perspective to not waste your money on the things which you just want and then you hardly require it. So I think this is another very great point or the feature which has been added into this, and I'm definitely gonna use it. And then there is an expense tracker, as you can see, and on the right side there is a clean eating page. So if you are someone who is into healthy eating and who wants to count their proteins and carbs, this page is definitely going to help you. And there's one app, if you guys are not aware, like I have been using for 1 or 2 years. It's a Healthify Me. So where you can just put your meal and you can count your carbs, proteins and fats every day. Maybe it is not 100% accurate, but it is somewhat accurate, and it's definitely going to help you count your calories and the right amount of protein you are taking it in a day. After counting your calories there, you can put it at the end of month here, so that you can have a quite overview at the end of the year. Yes, it has more. It has a fitness tracker. As you can see, small symbols there, so you can track your cycling, swimming, running, playing, going to a gym, and just doing normal cardio, and track all those here. I know for the beginners, this tracker might seems like little overwhelming, but I would still suggest you to go for it, because there are certain sections which will bring you or imbibe a habit of getting into journaling and into planning. Maybe you will initially not be able to use all the pages, and that is completely okay. Next is this meal planner. So it has all the 3 sections for our breakfast, lunch and dinner for all the days of the weeks. So what you can do, you can just plan out whatever you want to eat in the entire week, and just then go back to the groceries and write down whatever groceries you want to buy. So I always try to plan for the entire month, but it's never possible. I just end up planning for a week and then following for 2 to 3 days in a week. But still, I am practicing. You can also practice. It's a good habit. And then this is the last page, which is amazing. It is my obsessions in the different fields. So my obsession with eating, my obsession with listening, thinking, reading, going, seeing, like any web series you are binge watching, or making something, celebrating something. So yeah, at the end of the month, I think in all these places I'm going to put a sticker which identifies with my emotion or my obsession for that month. So I'm definitely gonna fill all this and gonna share it with you guys on my Instagram page at the end of the month. So yeah, with that we have come to the month end and the end of the review of this planner. I hope you like this planner. For me personally, I will definitely recommend this planner. I got it for rupees 1675 during sale, flash sale, which is I think still going on. So you can try this. Have a nice 2021 and plan and enjoy. Bye.